Some say Formula One isn't really a sport. What sport has stadiums that span cities? Or revels in driving rain, blazing sun, and blackest night? What sport makes even Vegas stop and stare? Sure, we have passing and curveballs and even the odd dive. But for us, the back of the net is no place to be. Breakpoint is rarely an advantage, and halftime, we do it in no time. Our kit saves lives. Our goals change futures. Our slam dunks echo around the world. And our big game, we do it 23 times a year. This is no ordinary sport. This is Formula One.
Good evening. Welcome to PRL, the one, the only PRL. This is the Realistic League, and this is round 17. No, round 18. I'm sorry. Get confused. Hi, Chizu.
Ciao, bella, tutti frutti. Sorry, I'm just getting all Imola.
Chizu. They're all in here. We got Reese Meshy in here, who's J7BP in the Ferrari, and then we have Ferrari Boss. Boss Man is in the chat. Just before we go in, we will just get some targets up so people can see. I will just make it a little bit bigger. People can see who is in what seats, because this is the first race of the last window. So this will just give you an idea of who is in what seat and how many points they've got to get in the next 6 races, including the sprint.
Shizu, can you just let us know if both of our voices are clear and not crackly, as you are aware, we have had these issues in the past?
Oh yeah! The drivers have been given a ready up message. So yeah, there you go, there are the drivers in what seat. And that's how much they cost as well. I thought I'd add that in, seeing as it's the first race of the window. Trev is crackling.
Yes. Do you want to do another party? Shall we do a new one?
Yes,
yeah.
Do another party. We'll be back in a momento.
It could just be my sexy voice, I don't know.
Get him in. There we go. You can try unplugging your headset or turning it off. Trev.
Yep, that's me. Audio included.
And have another look at the budgets as well. So these are the budgets after the window. So it's a very mixed bag. 5 in the black, 5 in the red. Alfa Romeo doing well, I must say. Alfa Romeo doing well. Only down to 369 in the minus this time. McLaren deep in the red for a very quick team. Deep in the red. McLaren signing Sirra and Blitz. G Mill is the boss of McLaren. Williams ever so slightly dipping their toe in the red stuff. They will lose, may lose some points, but we shall see. But
it's
then
a
good old Towers. Look at
it?
that boss work. Slowest car on the track. He's up there with the Ferraris. Business up in here. Ulster, howdy, can you let us know if it sounds alright? I understand with my permission Ferrari have put out a press release saying I'll drive for them next window. This is correct, and I will be driving Ferrari next season.
Could we get confirmation from anybody if I sound less crackly now? If that's possible, please.
Please.
Good stuff. Cheers, Ollie. Thank you. Thanks, Reese. Reese, I know your name. Thanks, sir. I know. I don't even mean it. It's just natural.
Radio check. We'll just go back live. Sorry, I posted it in the wrong chat. That's why it took so long to ready up. That is my bad. That's on me. I may have put it in the equal chat. So I feel like half the guys didn't get to see it. Oh, it's dry so far. It's dry so far. Just loading up the app. We will get some percentages. Rainy race. Reese says wet race. Ulster says wet race. Boner alert. Yeah, I have one now. Ollie. We have a wet Imola. Is it full wet? Can you please let us know? Is it wet whole way through? Well, then we are going to see a very mixed qualifying as well because people will be running wet setups.
As if Vale's window couldn't get any worse, he's now in a Towery and it's wet. No offense,
low percent at the start, so might be dry. Oh wait, you leave my drivers alone. Yeah, it is a known fact in PRL. Vale does not like the wet.
Low percentage at the start, so it might be dry, but with this game it could mean a monsoon.
Oh yeah, it could be absolutely peeing it down.
Oh, 30
Variable
minutes,
conditions
83%.
normally means restart. No, Maestro, no it doesn't. It does not. 15 minutes, 12%. I don't know. Seems to see you could get quite long. What race was it? Ollie was on comms with me, so it was an equal race. It was 87% chance of rain on the app, but it was still dry. It was still dry on track.
Yeah, I don't remember where it was, but
it was PRL or TTM, yeah. So Kenty in his new fresh seat, sent up there from Towery. Look, I'll grow him. We grow him at Towery. That's what we do. He is now in a Ferrari. And then we have Alf Racing. There's two reserves, isn't there? Alf Racing out on track and Bit Late Barry, a long time viewer, first time racer. Bit Late Barry has joined us. He is going to give it a go. And I understand he races in WOR, so I'm expecting big things, Barry.
So the latest weather update we're getting is that 83% after 30 minutes, after 45 minutes, 15%. So it could just be that halfway through the race, we're just going to get a torrential downpour.
Wow.
And then back to dry. So.
Wow.
And Ollie thinks it was quota in TTM that you had.
Okay. Yeah, it was going up. It was just climbing up, and it just was not raining. We got to about 88%, I think, before it rained. Yeah, rags to riches story for Kenty. It would have been Maestro, but Chizu decided he forgot the rules of his new team boss role. So some could say you got it, Reese.
Only Skutek's gone out on the mediums for Q1 so far.
Yep.
But he can afford to. He could go out in hards, probably.
Yep. Imagine the J7 and Maestro duo. I can imagine some Webber and Vettel moments. That would be my worry with the Peria. So it's saying, I don't know what the app's doing, but it's saying no one has a fastest Sector 1. They're not giving anyone a purple for them laps. Kenty is purple in Sector 2, but nobody. Yeah, Jizu, I know, I'm only messing. Kenty fastest. Ooh, Glads is invalidated. We've got Alf Racing. He hasn't invalidated. He's going to be the next man over the line. Okay, Sierra now putting in a purple Sector 1. Maestro.
Mobile goes second with a 116.3.
Vale is out there repping the tower. Go on, Val. Glides round there. Oh, he's invalidated. He's invalidated. Close your eyes. Convict's out there, the other main man.
Learned his lesson then.
Just ahead of that. It seems so, yeah.
And some good news,
if you missed last night. Sorry, go on.
Convict's out there, he's not invalidated so far.
Well, he hasn't gone around this last corner yet. Syrah is going to set a good time.
He went nowhere near the line on those last two corners, I've got to say.
I've missed him.
He's just crossed the line and goes
5. Oh, here we are. The admin, the owner, the normal comms man on a Saturday night. It's PRL Ulster. He hasn't taken a full-time seat in a long time. I believe the first window of this season was the last time he owned a full-time seat. But Ulster is back and he is in a hat.
Yeah, he drove for some dickhead Alpine boss, and apparently there's a big bust-up. He didn't like the guy, and he just left. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard he's a bit of an idiot, that Alpine boss.
He drove poorly on purpose, I heard. To sacrilege, you know, to ruin his seat and get out.
It's an invalidation from
Skutex.
Blitz.
Is that Skutex trying to make his way through traffic? Because that is going to hurt him.
Blitz invalidates through Aqua Minerale.
Well, Skutex gets a 15.7 on their mediums. Here we go then. Ulster P5, 16.6. 3/10 away from the Alpine. You're safe for now, Trev. So, yeah, as you said, Blitz has invalidated. Vale is on an outlap. He's giving it another go. So here we go. We've got bit late Barry. We've got Hayes. Hayes is... Oh, no, sorry. Syrah's retired. Hayes has invalidated. Let me get my words out. We've got Glads. Then we've got Rusted Bolt on an outlap. So, yes, we can. We can go on board and watch. Oh, no. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. We have to watch Matt. Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
I mean,
sorry.
Could my night get any better than this?
Sorry. He goes... Oh, he beats Convict. Boo. We're going to go a bit late, Barry. A debutant in PRL. As I said, he's been keeping tabs. He knows a lot of the guys in here. The Skutex, the Blitz, the Gmail, the Rusted Bolt.
Yeah, Gmail's coming to the last couple of corners now. He's got a nice little toe along the straight.
Here's Gmail with a move
goes
of team.
P5.
Goes ahead of his teammate. Bit late. Barry splits the Hasses with a 16.6. Hayes, are you going again? Hayes is going again. But sorry, Blitz is further around.
I will just say, for anybody that's not aware, that normal full-time Alpine driver Cherry is unfortunately ill. That's why he's not racing tonight. So if you're watching...
Gate, I heard.
Yeah, exactly. Rowden poisoning his food with the Williams battle. But yes, if you're watching, Jerry, do get well soon. Please.
Yeah, preferably by next Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
Who have we got to watch? TTV Glads, sorry for all the jumping about. But yes, Glads. Stayed at the Williams. Surprise decision from Glads. He enjoyed it. He had a very good window. The window previous, he was in a McLaren. He didn't have a good time at all. Missed his target by a fair way. But then he went to the Williams and he's done a very good job. He had a good sturdy window last window. Yeah, maybe just decided to stay there. He knows what he's got. Can guarantee
it's funny, I think that happens. Like some people just find a car that they prefer.
Hayes P10. Yeah, and I think with Dodo's leaving, that was probably good for Rowden to keep Glads.
Wait,
I would say.
Did Dodo's leave Williams? Where did he go?
Oh, he may have been poached, Trev. Oh, Val's invalidated again!
Oh, dear.
It's all going wrong. Rusted Bolt with a 23 dead. That is not a proper lap. He is turning on new. So like Ulster, is he going again? He is. He's just starting again now. Rowden's not happy. Rowden is in the chat, Trev. Rowden is in the chat.
I've got the wrong glasses on. I've got my distance glasses on. I can't read the chat.
He says to F off, Trev, about your poaching of his star driver.
F
he had
off,
he had a very good team last season.
Can't think what that would stand for. France?
Flippin' Z off.
Could be. Oh, he went on
Midfield Maestro,
jet.
first time lap in the Mercedes. So Midfield Maestro and Mikey, that is a strong team as well, let's be honest. That is a very strong team.
Yeah.
Who have we got? Who have we got? Ulster, where are you? Not that far away. Ulster's out. Ulster's pulled out.
Rusted Bolts in Sector 3.
Yeah, Rusted Bolt was the next one. Actually on a lap. Mikey Leclerc and Dodo's just chilling in the pit.
Yeah, I
together.
know. I forgot that this would be part of the stress of being Dodo's boss, is just sitting while he's going, yeah, I'll just go out when I feel like
Sierra, yeah, Sierra didn't get a seat. Oh no, yes, he did get a seat, sorry. Where is Sierra?
Good question.
Rusty Bolt with a 17.2 and an Aston Martin. He was at the Mercedes last window, so he's just having to adjust himself a little bit. Someone else just jumped up there. Who was that? Was that Kenty? No, it wasn't Kenty. It was Vale! Vale in P2! Vale up into P2! Oh my god, I got a tear in my eye. Alan jumps ahead of his teammate, who is unfortunately PRL Matt. Mikey is on an outlap. Mikey is just about to go live. The Ferrari of J7BP, yep, 100% improving. Just needs to get around this last corner. A lot of guys have had trouble with. Keeps it well within. Yes, Ferrari is on a second push. And he does go fastest with a 15.1. What a lap there from J7, showing his cards in Q1.
Yeah, good lap.
Hayes is up. Hayes is half a second up. That will be, I would say, both Ferraris through. Kenty will be happy with that. I've got a feel for Kenty. I don't think he got out of Q1 in my shite box all last window. And it is a drag. Yeah, he'll be happy with that, Kenty. And Hayes is going to improve up to P10. Is that safe? We shall see. Rusted Bolt.
Dodos and Mikey have finally
Rusted Bolt's
left
going
the
again.
pits.
Up the Vale. Where's Mikey? Just behind. Val retires. Job, Val. Absolute job. That purple sector for Rusted Bolt, unfortunately, is lies. He is nearly half a second up, though. Dodo's for double invalidation, yeah. We've seen it before. It happened last week.
Oh, has he done it again, has he?
No, he's on an
Oh,
outlap
all
at
right.
the minute. But Rowden is
don't do that to me.
cursing you. No, Rowden is cursing you, basically. He's putting a hex on you. He's saying that is what to come. Because, like I say, that is what he did last
there was
week.
plenty.
He left it late
He did
and
it
then
plenty
didn't
last
get a
night.
time lapping. Dodo's to crash into the Ferraris. Sira's called it. So Rusted Bolt will cross the line quickly, followed by Mikey. And then we will go on board with Dodo's and ride on board with him. No, I don't know, actually, we might have to go to Gmail.
Mikey goes P3 in the Mercedes.
P3 for Mikey. Good job there from Mikey's first chance. Well, Ulster on an outlap. He is on the precipice of getting knocked out. Red Bull, Sierra, you the man. You the maths man. Red Bull can win constructors. Please do the maths and tell me what they need, Sierra. So I look like a good anchor man. J7BP happy with that. Trev can't spake. He can't spake. Dodo's is out on track. Hayes retired to P11.
I can't. I'm
safe?
literally watching.
And that's what I
every
can
corner.
tell. I can tell. I said something you didn't answer. I think it was like 20 points more.
Oh, I thought you were asking Sarah. I thought you were asking Sarah to do the point.
No, I was
Sorry.
asking Sarah, but I could just tell that from you not getting involved. Dodo's! Dodo's with a 15 dead, jumps J7BP.
Never
It is only
doubted it.
Q1. Calm down,
Never
Trev,
doubted it.
but what a lap. Fair play. G-Mill has invalidated. G-Mill's in the pits. I think that may be it for G-Mill. I know he's got 4 minutes. 4 minutes, sorry. I thought there was a little bit less time than that. Rusted Bolt pulls in, so we get to watch. Do we get to watch? Yes, we do. Sierra is here. Sierra is here with 4 minutes to go. Can he get himself out of Q1? Scootex can also win drivers. Ah, see, I did ask this of Kenyon last week. but we didn't do the maths, to be honest.
Please,
Yeah, Dodo's
don't call my car a shitbox. Thank you very much.
No, Dodo's. We've raced with Dodo's for what, 3 years now, I would say, and he has always been rapid. He just struggled a little bit with consistency, but this season, he has gone up a level. I think.
Am I right in saying though that
Ulster P10?
I know the Alpine's what, 6th fastest, but is that not the fastest car he's been in since we started realistic?
No, he went for a big one. Remember, he went in a Ferrari.
No, he was in Ferrari, and then he asked after one race if he could get out of it. We were like, well, no, you can't. And then he decided to turn off line and all sorts, and basically sabotaged his own window. But
no, he wasn't rapid in ARC at the start. No, that's true. No, but then remember, he was on pad, and I remember he was your teammate, Trev, when he went on to Will.
He was indeed my teammate,
and he went on to Will, didn't he? He went on to Will, and then he was awful again. He was really bad when he went on to Will, because I remember him crashing about 5 races in a row, and I was like...
Yeah, I was begging him at that point to please go back on controller.
Yeah, and then, just since then he's just built and built. But yeah, definitely, for me, this season, even seeing him in other leagues, not just PRL, but seeing him race in events and against other leagues. And yeah, he has definitely gone up a level in my opinion. The two Alfa Romeos going at it. G-Mill on an outlap. He needs to come out. He is in P15. Why did Kenty go back? Why did Kenty go back out? Yeah, I don't know why Kenty's gone back out. He's not used to it. He's used to the Tauri. He's used to having to dig in. Oh, Convict only manages P17. I feel like that may be the end of Convict's participation in this qualifying. Sierra needs to get himself out. Alan, P15. Alan is through. He knocks G-Mill out. What can Matt do? Can Matt get himself a spot? Nope. Apparently not. Alf Racing. Are we looking at you? Ulster's off, yeah. Ulster's pulled out. Ulster P10. I feel Ulster's safe. Used to using 3 sets of tyres. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, I would probably say that, Syrah. Yeah, I would. Would you say Dodo's out of all the... There was probably in this group, in PRL, I think there's about 10 to 15 people who have been with us since the absolute start, like 3.5 years ago.
Well, I was trying to remember.
Would you say Dodo's is the most improved? I would say
oh god,
yes.
yeah.
Out of all of us who've stayed with us for this long.
I was trying to remember who was in that first Austria race. Because it was me, Dodo's, Antho.
Dodo's and Antho. I think that's the only people who are here now.
Was Rowden not in that first race as well?
Oh, I don't know if Rowden was in the first race. He might be, but I might be wrong. Got to be Matt. Matt's the most declined. Matt's the most steady. Just Convict retires. Convict will be out. Alan is in the pit. He is looking like he could be out. Bit late, Barry. Where are you? He is behind his teammate. Where is his teammate? Rusty Bolt, P14. Okay, we will go on board Rusty Bolt because that is a decided position. Blitz retires from P8. He should be safe.
Still in the pits.
Rusty Bolt up to P8. Yeah, Alan's just gone into the pits. So, bit late, Barry, out to P11. G-Mill, the old Alpine driver. Now, oh no, Sierra retires. He doesn't have the time to get a lap in. G-Mill goes up to P11. G-Mill's booked himself a place in Q2. And Alf, he needs to dive in the pits. You're safe. You're safe. And you, Maestro just swinging his PP about just to beat J7BP. And he does, but he is in. Good result there for the Mercedes. And Alf does notice he dives into the pits from P15. Yeah, I meant in ARC, Rowden. I meant in ARC. The first Tier 2 race me and Ollie set up. The first Tier 2 race me and Ollie set up, I think, of the people who I know and still race with now, I know for a fact Dodo's, Antho and Trev were in it, because Antho won it. I remember Antho won it, because he was called Anthrokiller or something at the time.
I can tell you right now, it was on the 13th of February 2021. Wow.
You don't remember that, you've just looked at something.
I have it marked in my calendar that February 13th next year will be the 3rd anniversary of that first race.
Ah, lovely. Can't believe we've been doing this for 3 years. I've been running a tier or a league for 3 years. Damn! Still not got no better at it. We're just waiting for Gmeal as he comes into the pits now. The midfield maestro with some PP waggling up in P2. Hayes taking the Perez seat serious. Hayes is out. I didn't notice that. I gotta be honest. Hayes, what have you done? We let you off. It's your birthday yesterday. I hope you're driving with one eye. But yeah, we lose a Red Bull. We know love Hayes. We know Hayes loves coming from the back. Yes,
I have
exactly,
a theory. I
Sarah.
have a theory about this, though. I think he's decided to start back there so he can just annoy Matt.
Just bully him because he's in a
Yeah,
way
exactly.
faster
Just block
car.
him the whole way round.
Oh, Hayes saying this is probably his worst track. Oh dear, oh dear. Scootek's done a good job there to get through on their mediums in P7. So we lost Hayes, Alan, Convict, Matt, and Sierra in the Williams. So both Alfa Romeos out. We will be back in a moment for the start of Q2. Welcome back. We are already underway. There's a lot of cars. Scootex has still got their mediums on. We will just have a look while people are coming out of the realistic table. So, Scootex can win the championship tonight, I'm being told. And I would say yes, with Jerry not racing. Mikey's racing. Mikey is only 2 points behind. Mikey can move into P2 here. Jerry not racing this evening. But yeah, Scootex can wrap up the title, and the constructors can be wrapped up as well this evening. Been a very dominating affair from Scootex, and to be fair, all of his teammates have pushed the Red Bull along as well. So Hayes, you've got some boots to fill. Is that my Mr. Showtime Vale? It is, leading us round the sexy Towery. The turgid Towery is what they call us, that's what I've heard. So I've heard. Let's go to the timing app. Is Scootex? Yeah, Scootex is back on them same set of mediums.
Yeah, I was going to say he's still on mediums. I would imagine it's the, same set.
And Vale, first one to lead us onto a time lap. There's a couple of cars just coming out of the pits. Hopefully that doesn't affect him. Alpine getting completely out of the way there. That is the Alpine of Alfa Racing. Fair play, respect. Diving out of the way, and he's dived out of the way. He's trying to get out of the way. Oh, he's come out an awful time there, this Alfa Racing. He's now got Scootex right behind him, and now he's got a Ferrari up his bum. Yeah, he's in a really awkward place there, Alf. Hayes, we will fall out. Syrah put in the purple sector 1 so far out of 5 drivers. Vale with a purple sector 2. A bit late Barry just through sector 1 in the Aston Martin. Matt says Hayes take out Trev's team. Doesn't want to say the name of the team, just take out Trev's team.
He probably doesn't even know what team's mine.
Vale does go quickest. And then Syrah. Syrah is slower than Vale. He did put in a quicker sector. Ah, Scootex, you messing me up, man. J7BP, new fastest lap. And then we've got Kenty. Kenty comes in. Kenty comes in. We've got Blitz just coming across the line now as well. Blitz 16.8. Who's the leader of the Haas? It is G-Mill, closely followed by the Ulster. Ulster dives in, not happy, not happy. Bit late Barry. He's invalidated, bit late Barry has invalidated. And then we've got midfield Maestro. Goes P4, slots himself right in the middle of that pack. We've got Mikey, the man who took the most points in the last window. Moves down from a Red Bull to a Mercedes. And his lap is quickest. Over a tenth quicker than J7BP.
Yeah, Mikey had an absolutely cracking window last window.
Oh, the Alpine driver has just invalidated.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Barry's just going round again. Also, a bit late Barry.
Oh, he's just invalidated as well.
Convict, it's nice to be back at the back with Matauri. Rusted Bolt then. Kenty's on an outlap straight. Oh. Is he ahead of him? Yeah, he is ahead of Rusted Bolt. Rusted Bolt is on a lap, so Kenty is going to have to heed that.
Yeah, Kenty gets well out of the way.
Yep, good job. Oh, Rusted Bolt didn't get the best through there, did he?
Ah, no, I thought he was waiting to invalidate that.
He just kicked the underside of the car on the curb. So it will be Rusted Bolt. And then followed by the Alpine of Alf. Rusted Bolt P9.
One hundredth of a second slower.
Oh, he is. We have Kenty in the Ferrari. These tyres are now on 11%, so they're not going to be at their peak. Looking like a decent lap so far from Kenty. A bit late Barry and Ulster on outlaps again. J7BP on another outlap. Does he need one? Looking at the timing screens, I wouldn't
have thought so.
I think some of these teams are going to be hard pressed to get in the low 15s. I've got to be honest. And Kenty, oh, it's only good enough for P11. He's not through at the minute.
Here's Alf Racing. Up to P7.
P7. Only gets a lap in. It will be J7BP. We're going to ride on board of him. We're going to ride on board, see what he's got. Maestro says Ferrari are now my rivals after contract gate. I missed that earlier when he said that. So where are we looking at? J7BP, he has got, I'm going to grasp him up, traction control set to medium.
All-Star
According
is
to
out
the
on a
app.
set of mediums.
Who is?
All-Star.
On a set of mediums?
On a set of mediums.
He's just using this for... Oh! J7BP invalidates. Mikey just starting his hot lap. Ulster very much behind a lot of these guys, but they're all on out laps, are they not? Yep, so we are going to stand board with Ulster on these mediums. I think he's going to be hard pressed to pull a Haas through on a set of mediums. This may just be being used for a practice run.
He's maybe just wanting to get a time on the board. P11 though.
P11. See, that's a good lap. Why has he not run a set of softs? Or maybe
well,
he's going to dive in and go for it again.
Save a set.
A bit late, Barry. In the Aston Martin, can he get himself into Q3? He goes up to P8. He earns some mega money as a reserve for the Aston Martins if he does. I believe it's Mikey. Mikey's come out again as well. He's going very fast. Was he waiting? Like smash into Cyril or something? JT Blitz. What do we reckon cut-off will be? That's hard. I would say... Bit late, Barry, for me, but I'm useless. Again, Robbie Savage of the F1 world. But I would say if you beat Bit Late Barry's time, you should be safe. Blitz with a 15.6. Cyril goes quickest with a 14.770. 4 tenths quicker than Mikey. We've got Dodo's just coming round. Is that... Ah, sorry, is that G-Mill? It is. We're just going to go. G-Mill dives in, so we will go on board with Dodo's. The Alpine driver, his first race in the Alpine seat. Boom. P4 for the Alpine driver. Currently both Alpine drivers through to Q3. Trev, do you care to comment?
I mean, it's going to be tight, I think.
My cut-off's bullshit already. Because I expect Rusty Bolt to beat that. Kenty should. So, yeah, no. 15.5.
I don't know. I think Alpha will be lucky if he gets through on that time, to be perfectly honest. But it was a late call-up, and I did warn him that, according to previous drivers, the Alpine can be a bit of a handful.
Yes, it can be. It can be. Blitz is going to be coming in. So, sorry, it is Rusty Bolt. And he is currently... Ooh, he's nearly half a second up.
Alpha's coming out again. I wonder if he's going to have a set of softs left if he gets through.
I hope so. Cyril retires. Happy with that. Oh, Rusty Bolt, it's only good enough for P11. He is not through currently. His 7 hours on a hot lap. Yeah, he doesn't. I was going to say he's invalidated. So we go on board with Scootex on a set of the sticky stuff. What can he do? This is his first show of hands. Can he take the top spot? And he does. 5/100ths. It's close. It's close.
Yeah, no, not much in it.
Kenty on an out lap. J7BP is going to be pulling in. I'm sure he's going to be retiring. He will be safe. Mikey retires. Midfield Maestro on an outlap. He doesn't feel safe.
Let's just come back
G-Mill
out.
and Ulster both on outlaps as well. Kenty is just going. We will go on board, but Kenty is the first. Don't over tyres in P5. Trev, he's happy. He's happy. Are you happy? Did you tell him?
I am happy with that. Yep, definitely.
And we got Alf back on track, so he is not happy with his P8 currently, so he's looking to cement a spot. Can we get both Alpines in the Q3? This would be some money.
Well, the bottom...
Reece didn't trust the used tyres.
Of the bottom, what? 7, there's only... Oh no, I was going to say there was only one Glad's that stayed in the pits, but he's just come out.
Yeah,
so it could be a bit of a frantic ending to this.
It is. It is going to be a frantic ending. I can say that Ulster is going slower. If that timing screen is to be believed, Ulster is going slower. As we got Kenty, can he get that Ferrari?
Ollie's not burning.
He's going again, maybe. Oh, Kenty is only good enough for P12. G-Mill on an out lap. Who are we going to go on board with? No, Ulster is slow in both sectors, so...
Yeah,
he is not going. We have got midfield Maestro. Just starting now, sorry. Alf just starting now. Glads is just about to start his hot lap. A bit late Barry as well, so we are looking at Rusted Bolt. I don't know if he's... Rusted Bolt, what are you saying? What are you saying? No, he's not going quicker. He's staying out on track though. He does go quicker. Well, this app's lying. This app is lying. It said he went slower. It's only 3 tenths up. JT Blitz currently in 10th place. He is in the danger zone. Everybody, there's so many green sectors, and Blitz is one of them. So this should be an improvement for Blitz. He's very, very close to P9, and he jumps up to P7. He's the first driver to take checkered flag.
Yep, good lap.
Kenty is going to be coming in. Who has he got behind him? He has got G-Mill right behind him. Can G-Mill, the Haas driver, only good enough for P13. Ulster is invalidated. Ulster has invalidated. Midfield Maestro just crosses the line. Goes up to P3. That will be some cementation from Maestro. Alf has pulled in. Alf is P10. And he has pulled in. Bit late Barry is invalidated. Glads is invalidated. Ulster is invalidated. That is it. That is it. 3 drivers invalidated right at the end there. Bit late Barry, Glads and Ulster.
I'm not going to lie.
I thought
when you said that Alf had pulled in, I'm thinking, oh, that's it.
To go in. Wow. I can't believe 3 invalidations there.
I think this is just it, though. You're trying to push that hard. It's easy to do. If you know that you're on the cusp.
Look at them times, Trev. Look. Just a couple of
attempts. Yeah, there was not much in that at all.
No, look at them times. But yeah, that is it. We lose both Haas drivers. Good result from them, though. Good Q2 money for Antho, the boss of Haas. But we lose an Aston Martin, a Ferrari, both Haas's and a Williams. Yes, Antho is in the chat. How did I manage to go through? You went through, Alfie, because 3 drivers behind you invalidated their lap. That is why, to be fair. Bit late Barry, TTV, Glads and Ulster, all 3 of them well within their means to better that time, I would say. They all stood a chance of getting through, but yeah, all 3 of them invalidated. No luck needed. No. It's still fair play to drive. Trev can't even speak. He's in tears. He's so proud. He's so proud that he chose
2 drivers with Q3 quality money.
That'll
boost my coffers a bit.
Mega money, that is. Right, that is the end of your Q2. We will be back in un momento for the start of Q3. Maestro, big shout there. One of the Mercs will be on the front row. Wow, we were. Join us in a couple and we will find out. I'll be back. are back. We are back. We are back.
But late Barry telling us he was nearly 4/10 up when he invalidated, and that would have got him through.
Savage. Yeah, I feel like Ulster. Yeah, I love this music. Modest there, Ulster. I think there was a certain person who made that music, and it was Ulster. Or picked, should we say, selected that music. So welcome to Q3, 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes left.
I liked the video of that music that Ollie sent me personally when he was playing it on his pink oboe. Really enjoyed that.
I've seen him strum it a few times, to be fair. So
it doesn't matter how often I do comms. Every time we go into a new, like, between Q1, 2 and 3, I go, where have all my timing screens gone? Where's everything gone? Oh yeah. Every flipping time.
The app's annoying. The app like sort of goes into like a publish mode at the end of every quali session. It's annoying. So like it finishes Q1 and then it goes to like, these are the results from Q1. Yeah, look. And then your next race is here. Your next race is there. Like, no. I'm still going. And you have to sort of flick it back on.
This is why I don't go anywhere near that app.
I'm so scared of this app. I'm normally alright, but yeah, I'm scared of this app. I just do the minimal. Because yeah, you can mess up a lot in this app. A bit late, Barry says, gutted, I could feel it ramping up nicely. Yeah, we was expecting a big boy battle for that Q3 position. And then you have 3 drivers. Blitz retires! Blitz retires! That is on track! Blitz has retired! He's crashed! He gets through to Q3 and he has crashed. So that gives us a perfect opportunity to give it some realistic Matthew! Can I pet that dog?
See me, yeah?
Any second. There it is. Blitz out. He gets himself in a Q3. Good job, Blitz, to get yourself into Q3. But then, like a little rush of blood to the head, he has had an incident in Sector 3. And Vale is the quickest man. But then Syrah... Oh, Syrah only goes there. Syrah, I can tell you. Then we got both Mercedes drivers. Midfield Maestro's Mikey's on an out lap. They were scrub tyres for Syrah. They were scrub tyres, so that will be white. Midfield Maestro crosses the line. New fastest lap. Just
Shock news.
Quicker.
Shock news. Dodos hasn't left it to the last minute to come out of the pits. He must know about my frail heart. I think that must be what it is.
Yeah, he knows he can't do it to you. He can do it to all the other bosses.
I'm too old for that nonsense.
J7BP P4. Alpha Racing. Both Alpines into Q3. Matt says it's meant to be Pivot's clip. It's both, Matt. The next one will be Pivot's clip. And a bit late, Barry says he was warming up his tyres. He got hit by Ericsson. Savage that, Blitz. Unlucky. Blitz, that was slightly embarrassing. Well, to be fair, Blitz, you could have played it off because we didn't catch it on stream. You could have been like, oh, mate, I was doing 210. 40G impact. No, you didn't have to grass. A bit late, Barry grassed you up and said that you were just warming up your tyres. Mikey coming around the final corner.
So, who do you know of
P4.
Those in Q3 that are on controller?
Couldn't say for any of them. The ones I know are on wheel.
Yeah. So, just to point out, I found out today when I gave Alf the opportunity, he's on controller, and he said to me, are most people on controller? I'm like, no, mate. Just about everybody in PRL is on
Dodos invalidate.
Dodos. And I was trying to think. I honestly, is Antho still on controller, or is he on a wheel now?
Yeah, Ampho.
I really was.
There are unequal. There's a few.
I was struggling to think who's on controller these days.
There are a few that do.
Actually,
Dodo's.
Groundling's
Maestro
controller.
is. There you go. No, Maestro is. What do you need? Scootex. Sira's in, isn't he? Sira's in the pit. Yeah, Sira's busy. But no, I believe you can, Scootex. I've got to be honest. I haven't done the maths, but yes, I've been told earlier that you can. Yeah, I haven't seen the gap. The gap's huge. We can just get it. Can we get it up on screen? We're watching Dodo's ears invalidated. Here we go. We'll get it up on screen. So, Scootex, you are 158 points. Is that? Yes, 158 points ahead. And say each race you can get 31.
You can tell Ollie's not on comms tonight. He's now pointing out the most useless things about PRL.
Is there 168 points left? Well, yeah, there you go. You're 158 points in the lead. And then I'll leave the math to you. Consider it done. Are you sure about the top 4 being on scrubs? I don't think I said the top 4. At the time when I said, if I said that, probably was. Vale, was it 4 minutes left? This is probably Vale's last attempt. These are some freshies. Rusted Bolt coming out as well on a set of fresh tyres, so this is going to be it for everybody. Their last roll of the dice. Trevor's the mathematician of PRL. He is.
Oh, mate, I'm doing
He pulls
comms.
out that notepad and pen.
He pulls out that
notepad and pen. Smashes it. I don't think he was actually asking you to do it.
Right, what was it? There's 168 points available, is there? Right, you commentate on this.
Oh, you're going to do it. Oh, Vale just runs on. Right, so he's 158 points ahead, and Sira believes there is 168 points left to be up for grabs. So there's a 15-point
30
difference.
for a win. No, I mean there's 6 races,
sorry.
so that's 180 straight away. Oh, and there's a sprint as well.
Yeah, so that's an extra 8.
Yeah, it's 188.
And then an extra 6 for sprints.
You've got fastest laps as well.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. For the fastest laps, you get another 6 points for fastest lap. Can he win it tonight?
So 194 points technically available.
Rusted Bolt is up. Rusted Bolt. It's looking... I can't see the people. Many people ahead of him. Sector times. Can't give you a rough guide to where he's going to end up. Is that yellow for Vale? Has he pulled out of that already? Vale, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, man. Sira saying 194 points are available. Scootex is 158 ahead. So, yeah, no, sorry. I was just backing it up. That yeah, I don't think he can do it tonight, can he? He can't do it this evening. Mathematically.
No.
You would have to DNF every single race from now, Scootex, to not. And Jerry needs to win every single race. Or Mikey needs to win every single race and take full points. But no, you cannot win it tonight. Rusted Bolt has pulled out. Oh, Mikey invalidation. Vale invalidation is not going well for these guys. Alf Racing on an outlap. And he just starts a hot lap, so we'll go on board with him. I believe, did you say use a controller?
Yes.
So we're going to ride on board with a controller player. See what they can do around Imola. Fair play to him. I could never do it on controller. I was never quick on controller. Not that I'm quick on wheel. I'm just as awful on wheel, but... Sirius says, I think they can win the Constructors. Yes, I believe they can win the Constructors tonight. That is a lot more of a gap. Just needs Hayes to put his finger out his bum bum. Ampho, I'll always be on controller. Who called you that? Ulster called you Sir Isaac Eakin.
Sir Isaac? What?
Sir Isaac Eakin.
Oh, right.
I said it wrong. Sorry. It made me chuckle.
I think, therefore I am.
Hey. Man, that was deep. That was way too deep for a Sunday evening in PRL. Can you please stop that? As Alf crosses the line and goes P5 for the 15-3. Who are we seeing? Who are we seeing here? Val, are you doing? I don't think Val's doing. He's not doing.
Bolt?
It's going to be Rusted Bolt, yep. Rusted Bolt is up. Is it not Mikey? It is. It's Mikey, I'm afraid. Sorry. Mikey currently in P4. This will be his last go. Quickest lap, 14.3. We have both Mercedes. We have a Mercedes front row. We have a Mercedes front row. Rusty Bolt comes round. And then that will be followed by Alf, I believe. Rusty Bolt goes P5.
Guess which driver has left himself one opportunity?
Mr. Dodos.
Dodos.
J7BP, purple sector 2, not a purple sector 1. This is going to be tight. This is going to be tight. Can he put himself on the front row on his debut race for Ferrari? First full-time seat he has held here in PRL. And J7BP goes. He splits them. P2, P2. And then we have Scootex. Scootex taking us. Oh, he goes P2. And then we've got Maestro dives into the pits. And then, yeah, the one bite of the apple from Dodos.
He's made it clean, though. Where's it going to go?
He has. It's going to be a time lap. Oh,
P4.
P4 for Dodos. Happy with that. Sierra now crosses the line and goes P5. Sierra goes P5. Midfield Maestro down to P6. He was P1 before them last laps come in.
4 100ths between
purple.
3rd and 4th.
Wow, were you?
And between
Mikey
5th and 6th.
In pole position in the Mercedes. Wow. When was the last time we had a Mercedes on the pole? Mercedes, Scootex front row, and then J7BP and Dodos in the Alpine. P3, P4. Sierra, midfield Maestro, McLaren Mercedes, 5-6. And then we have Vale, up the Vale in the Towery in P7. Ragged it. Rusty Bolt in P8. Alfie reserving P9, gets the other Alpine into Q3 as well. Really good result from him. And JT Blitz gets into Q3. We will have a few minute break and we will be back.
Well, it takes more than a bit of rain to dampen the enthusiasm in these parts, especially when Ferrari are leading both world championships. The cathedral doors have been opened for the first time here at Imola since 2006, and the pilgrims have made their way for their Sunday service. Welcome around to round 4 of the Formula One World Championship in 2022. It's the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, and this, the Imola track, staging a World Championship Grand Prix for the 30th time. Top speed in the dry of 189 miles an hour, 1 DRS zone, 19 turns, and a run of 575 metres from pole to the first braking zone, where we saw in 2021 Hamilton and Verstappen tangling as Verstappen took the lead from third on the grid, where his teammate Sergio Perez starts today. Perez in the race came a cropper down at the Villeneuve chicane, sliding off into the gravel. Conditions very similar then to how we'll start this race today. And this was Lewis Hamilton sliding off the track. He was lucky to rejoin after a red flag and come back to finish on the podium. It is a damp start to the race here today. It's been raining for the last few hours, but has stopped in the last 20 minutes. So I think we will see the intermediates and the wets being used. Will we see the slick tyres as more rain is forecast to come during the course of this race? C4, C3 and C2, the slick compound tyres that we're using this weekend.
Oh, it's not meant to loop over, I always forget that. There's always a chance I forget that. We're back. We are back live. It booted me. I got so scared. I come back in the room and it was like such and such has left the session. Such and such has left the session.
If I'd been thinking quick, if I'd been thinking quicker,
no.
If I'd been thinking quicker, I should have not replied when you said.
No, that's why, mate. I was in a panic because I was like, no, because I know the weather conditions are a bit variable, and I always hate it when we have to do that because you can never replicate it, can you? So yeah, as soon as I see about 4 people leave, I thought, oh no, has the lobby died? And then yeah, when Trev told me that I was on my own, yeah, it said that I left lobby, I was happy. I was a happy man. You was nearly right, Maestro. Honestly, I thought it was. Like I say, when I walked back in the room and I was sitting on the grid and everyone was just leaving, I was like, oh no. And then it booted me out, and then it said that Trev said he was still in, and it said for me not enough people to start, so every single person got booted out. So that's when I started to think, Reese, we don't talk like that. So we have some varying weather conditions apparently.
I mean, it certainly looks dry to start.
But apparently it's dry, wet, dry. Yeah. So we will see. There is a current 12%. Oh, no. That's still on quali, actually. The timer screen hasn't updated. It doesn't update until they go on a formation lap. No, it's not. I'm not the host, Reese. That is why I'm not the host. In this one, there's always been an issue with a spectator being a host. We used to run it in the last few Formula Ones. We've ran spectator as host, but we don't do it in this one because there is an issue. Yes, we should be fine. Syrah is host. We always have driver as host in F123. It does not like spectator as host because, as you said, it seems to just it's so easy to balls it up. So we don't do it. Yeah, we've made drivers. We've got drivers to host since this one's come out because we had so many problems in our mini season at the start to test it. Oh yeah, believe you me, Reese, I'd have been more, I would have been way more moany had I been the host and got booted. Because yeah, you're right, that is when it does go tits up. As long as it's just a person. Then we are on the grid, there we go, look at that, Mercedes in the front position. Yes, I want to be a spectator. So we will have a quick look at the tyres. If I changed it over to that first. Oh, Scootex, the only man on track on mediums. Everybody else on hards. We have a full grid, which is always lovely to see. Absolutely lovely, jabbly. Scootex then. So we didn't have, letting you into a secret, I didn't want to say it in quali, didn't want to give you any insight to anyone who didn't rep us last night and watch, that there was no safety car last night.
Yeah, so if you've underfueled.
So, yes. Who ran out? Was it Shotgun? Shotgun Kisses ran out of fuel last night. So, yes. So hopefully we keep with last night because it was good. It was a good race. So yeah, we don't want any VS season safety cars. But like I say, one is okay, and there's got to be a chance for it to come out, and that's why we always run reduced. We won't turn it off. So shush, Amfo. It's a non-start topic, that one. We will put positional change. You know I love it. I will go on board with the Dodos. I'm going to do it, Trev. I'm going to put some pressure on the Alpine on the stream. We are going to go on board with Dodos at the start. Oh, should we do Syrah? Sorry, Syrah. Changed my mind. We're going to do Syrah because we know he is lightning off the start.
Because I'm in the mood for a laugh, and I like to start at the back to check what's happening, I'm going to go on board with Matt so that. No, I'm going to go with Matt so I can see him panicking and crashing, and that'll just make my evening.
Amfo, I call 2 safety cars savage, Amfo. Respect Amfo as well. I'm sure I called it at the time, but I could just see that you are subbed to PRL. Love it. Love it. Love to see it. Thank you for the sub, whenever it was. So the drivers will just start to slot back into their grid slot. We will go on board with Dodos. Blitz. Disqualified. Just see Sierra lining up in his grid slot, the last Williams driver. Yes, I do want to be in spectator mode, for God's sake. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4, 5. Imola, round 18, PRL, realistic is...
Go!
Go, 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 go! Syrah a little bit bogged down on the start there. He's got Midfield Maestro up on his outside. And Midfield Maestro fancies a look on Dodos here. We're going to go on the broadcast mode. And look at these cars. They are wheel to wheel. So much
somebody's
wheel
off.
around turn 1. Oh, there's Will. There's Wing. There's Wing. J7BP gets ahead of Dodos. Syrah gets ahead of Dodos. Dodos with a poor start. Loses out 2 places from the get-go. No, sorry. He's only lost out 1.
Off at the start.
Oh, no, we don't want to hear that from a Tauri driver. Midfield Maestro and Dodos. Midfield Maestro and Dodos. Good, clean racing from the pair of them. They are still wheel to wheel. Midfield Maestro looks to have the run-in on Dodos. Dodos does lose out 2 places from the start. That Alpine just not hanging on. Them hard tyres.
Oh, somebody just went very wide.
Well. Blitz. It's Blitz. Blitz has brought out yellow. He's got going again, though. That yellow will be cleared up, but we've got Blitz and bit late Barry as well. Bit late Barry down in last place. Just gets ahead of Blitz. Positional changes. Bit late Barry down 8 places. Blitz down 10. Wah wee wah. Not a good start for these guys. So back up front. Only Matt is out of DRS. Surprise. He is now back in DRS of Ulster. Are we going to see any quick movers here? Oh, we're going to see Skutex. Skutex fancies it. Skutex fancies it. Not a lot Mikey can do there. Skutex not even burning. Just that drag and the power of that Red Bull just sends him past Mikey. Mikey with 20% more ERS can come into effect later date. Rusted Bolts round. Rusted Bolts round. I don't know if that was contact with Oberlauf Racing. But yeah, Rusted Bolt round. Both Aston Martins. Who's the boss of Aston Martin? Is it Matt?
It's
Aston
Matt.
Martin P17 and P19, and horrible start for them. Convict is in the pits. The Tauri has had to have a wing change. It says Blitz has wing change. We're probably going to see him come in as well. Mikey doing a good job. He needs to stick with Skutex if he can. It is worth it, Amfo. That's what I always say. Someone complained about it last night. They got ads, and it's oh well. That just goes to tell you. Should be subbed. Who was that? Someone just went very wide. Convict now 28 seconds behind the back of this pack. That is going to hurt the Tauri driver.
Both Sierra and Glads, the 2 Williams drivers, are both joint position change leaders with improving by 5 places each.
I think Glads is about to make it 6. And he does. He gets ahead of the Alpine. Glads with a very good start. And look at that battle ahead. Midfield Maestro. He is out of DRS and he's got Dodos and Vale right behind him. Vale doing good job. P7. Come on, Vale. Vale held position as well. Up the tower is. That is what we want. That is what we love to see. Midfield Maestro could be in trouble here. He needs to get close as he can to Siri, even if he burns a little, I feel. But he's already on 54%. Dodo's Vale quite low. He's having a burn to stick with. That is the shite box. It is the Towery.
Yeah, Dodo's hasn't really burned at all, I don't think.
He hasn't had to, no. He's all over the back of Maestro here. Maestro closing in on Syrah. He needs to. He's 1.1. He's 1.1. The DRS detection has been passed, so he will not have DRS. We are probably going to see a move from Dodos and possibly Vale. Are we going to see a move from Mikey? Oh, Sierra picking up a 3 very early. Lap 4 picking up a 3. That is
Dodos is round the outside of Maestro.
Kenty gets ahead of G Mill. Ferrari showing his pace now. Up in the P10, Kenty. Bit late, Barry and Matt. Hayes gets past G Mill as well. G Mill just lost out 2 places there, but it was to a Ferrari and a Red Bull, so I don't think that's anything to be concerned about.
He'll know that his battles weren't really with them, so.
No. They're out of position in a way, Kenty and Hayes. Just let him go. He's got big fights behind him. He's got Alan, he's got his teammate, he's got Sierra, Matt, Barry. Yeah, he's got some big fights behind him, G Mill. I would say probably leading that bottom pack, if you would like, of teams. I would say maybe, you know, Vale, but we know he's very quick, so he's just doing different things in that Towery. He is winning from the crap cars, I would say.
I'm
but from
just going to do a public service announcement for Anto. Anto, if you like to avoid annoying ads on Twitch, don't watch TTM if you haven't got a subscription. Dodos with the fastest lap.
Syrah racking up them pennies. Dodo's flying. We have so much Durus. Hayes now gets past Kenty. That is absolute job done. Miles before. Long straight here at Imola. Long DRS zone. Oh, Hayes just looked to get a bit out of sorts, but I don't know if that was just our viewing because he seemed to sort himself out very quick. But it looked like he bumped the curb a little bit. Kenty all over the back of him, not letting this go. So again, Scootex is the only man on medium tyres. Every other driver on the hard tyre. Convict may have changed now actually because Convict has pitted. Yeah, Convict is on a set of mediums as well. Mikey out of DRS. J7BP just clinging on, as is Syrah. Dodo's now on the back of Series left Maestro. Dodo's flying in this Alpine, Trev. I've got to say.
It's just a thing of a delight. Can you imagine if Jerry was in an Alpine as well tonight? Just what this would have looked like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mate, you would have been well into it. You would have been well into it. Jerry has pulled out, what, 3 or 4 podiums out of his 6
Yeah, he had a couple of P2s last window.
So yeah, this would have been a mate. I don't know. I don't think I'd be allowed to. I'm not allowed to be on. I don't want to be on comms with you this window. Actually, you'd be smug and gloaty.
I'm just going to be insufferable.
Yeah, yeah. You're going to be all gloated and unbearable. But no, very good team at Alpine. Ooh, who's lost places? Alan loses out to Ulster. Ulster now on the back of his teammate, and then
Blitz
Sierra loses
Matt.
out to. Bit late Barry, and yes, Blitz gets past Matt as well. A few moves there at the front. Mikey just ever so close to that DRS. What is Scootex's ERS levels? Gapped Mikey, but on softer compound. So there you go. Scootex 17%, Mikey 38%. So Mikey is winning the ERS battle. Oh, Mikey, with a big correction up Aqua Minerale.
Bit of a snap there.
It was. He corrects that very well. Kenyon, how did you get on in your esports race earlier? Running no assists, first time ever. I'm sure you've been practicing hard, but yeah, Kenyon's first time racing in a proper
Reese is getting his another 3 for Blitz.
That's 6
for Sierra. Sorry, I think Reese is away to
Yep.
Possibly will be overtaken twice here.
Dodo's round the outside. He is getting Mika Hakkinen and Michael Schumacher. Who was that? Was it Yana Trulli or Fisichella?
Dodo's thought about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dodo's loses right
yeah, he
out.
had to get
Dodo's
out of
loses right out, and J7BP claims 1 place back. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Allen and Ulster, Allen and Ulster. Ulster keeps that position. Ulster touches grass. Ulster picks up a 3. Ulster picks up a 3. Gets a very poor exit and picks up a 3. Allen is going to be chomping.
Ulster touched what?
Touch grass.
Oh, I see. Right.
He might have touched his arse. I don't know. I hope he did. Now a bit late, Barry on the back of Allen. This has saved Ulster a little bit. Ulster 1.7 behind Kenty, so not going to get any DRS assistance. Kenty very close to G Mill in a much quicker car. I think we're going to have to go up to Dodo's and J7BP. And then we will try and Constantina down to watch the battles.
Well, J7BP will have DRS to Silla this time, so...
Bit late, Barry gets ahead of Allen for P14. It's not going to be a move here for Dodo's, not close enough, and yet, as you say, J7 got some DRS assistance. Kenty,
I think that's why Dodo's was trying to get past them as well.
Look at that bunch behind. Look at that. Bit late, Barry gets ahead of Ulster, and Allen fancies it. Allen fancies it. Oh, Allen pulls out of it. Allen brakes very early and gets hard on the brakes just to allow Ollie that room. Oh, Allen, oh, he's been... Did he get a little kiss there from Sierra? But Allen goes all wibbly wobbly. Made me feel a little bit motion sick. Staying on board with him. But yeah, he went all out of sorts there. Allen now drops down to P17. Alfa Romeo in the mud. P17, P18. The team boss has signed himself and Matt. Well, it's crazy. Man be crazy. Blitz keeping up with Sierra. 2-second gap now from Skutex to Mikey. 2-second gap, Mikey. This is Syrah. J7BP and Dodo's clinging on though. They are towing themselves around lovely. Matt, Allen, very close to each other. Is there going to be some team calls? Is Matt going to be on the radio telling the team boss to get out his way?
Ollie could be under pressure from Sierra here.
Oh, Syrah! Syrah loses out both places. We thought he might. Dodo's makes up.
Blitz gets a 3.
Kenty is going to get shown around the outside.
Sierra is past Ulster for P14.
It is, yep. Sierra gets ahead of Ulster. Ulster drops down to P15. Now loses out 2 places. He was behind G Mill. But in the last 2 laps, lost out a place a lap. So Dodo's got ahead of the pair of them. Dodo's
I missed that.
P3. Yes, he got a double overtake. Skutex 36%. Ooh, roughly the same ERS. Mikey's gapping Dodo's, and with these guys fighting behind, this is helping Mikey though. This is helping Mikey.
Bit late, Barry. The latest with a penalty that P13 to P16 are racking up the penalties.
Drivers. Yeah, 4 drivers. Lovely to see that Matari drivers are not convict in desperate need of a race neutralisation. He is still a pit stop behind everybody. It's still saying Blitz has got front wing damage. He picked that up on like lap 2 or 3, so must be very, very minimal. No overtakes there. Glads is not going to be close enough. Blitz, are you going to be close enough?
Hayes is on the back of Obalf. Excuse me.
Well, surprising. There wasn't any overtakes there. Oh, lovely little helicam. Syrah behind J7BP and Dodos. Oh, Syrah just runs wide. That may have been a warning for him. Bit late, Barry gets ahead of G Mill. And then Ulster gets ahead of Sierra. They're going wheel to wheel. Ulster and Sierra. Oh, they're bagging wheels. Bagging wheels. They had a little lock up there. They had a little lock up. Luckily, both drivers pulled to the right and to the left. And Ulster up Did Ulster get up to P14, or was that Sierra battling him? Sierra is
nope.
all over the back of Ulster here.
Ulster's up to P14, yeah.
Oh, someone's gone! McLaren, it's Blitz! It's Blitz! He is in the wall! Blitz is in the wall, he has dropped his wing. Now he has heavy wing damage. We have a VSC. Hopefully it's not going to be any more than that. That is not going to help Convict, but we have a VSC. Blitz rips off his wing in his first race for the McLarens. Midfield Maestro takes the opportunity to pit. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout at all. For Midfield Maestro. Anyone else going to follow him?
I mean, if they're holding out for the rain...
It is quite early. True. The percentage
and remember,
is now
most people,
50%.
Most people are on hards, though, aren't they?
Yes, to ride out till the rain, I guess. But yeah, 50% chance of rain.
Oh, there's a few in the pits. Ollie's in the pits. Bit late Barry's in the pits. Rusted Bolt. Blitz has obviously gone in. Yeah, they're all switching on to mediums.
Yep, they are going to ride out the mediums till the rain. But we are green conditions, we are racing again. Positional changes then. It's all very even. Glad's up 7 places is your big mover. Hayes up 7 as well. Sierra up 8, started in last place, didn't even get a lap in quali. But yeah, the front lot, they've made up a place also, but that is about it.
Alan gets a 3. Oh, Silla's on J7PB. And no, he doesn't get the move done. I thought he did.
He doesn't. Hayes on the back of Oberlauf Racing. Job done. Red Bull. He's inside the top 10. Got knocked out in Q1, but he is inside the top 10, doing his best Perez impression. Gap-wise, gotta be J7BP.
Yeah, down the bottom. I mean, really, from my when you Glad's on the back of Vale, but other than that,
it's starting to split out.
Yeah,
I've just got to say some insider knowledge. J7BP is the hardest wearing on his tyres. Wonder if it's being behind in this train is hurting him. He's around 3 to 4% more worn than the drivers around him on the same tyres. He is hurting them tyres just that little bit. Is he going to fancy his chances now? I think Sierra's going to. This is going to be a double overtake. These 3 have done it. It's more than once. Oh, Dodo's holds position. Good driving from the pair of them there. Sierra sees that is not going to be on. Behind. Who is getting close? Maestro close to Alan. Maestro, quickest man on track after that pit stop. Them fresh set of mediums looking lovely. We are on 71% chance of rain. We are on 71% chance. Midfield Maestro does move up into P13. He now has 1.7 seconds of clear air ahead of him. Vale is going to look for a move on Glads as well.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see Dodos and J7PB and Sarah all swap positions again.
Ooh,
Sierra with another 3.
That is 9, isn't it?
It's 9 or 12, I'm not actually sure, to be honest with you.
See Dodo's making a move there on J7BP, and I think Sierra isn't going to get past again. Nope, it's another non-mover. Vale gets past. Glad.
Oh, J7BP got a bit out of shape there, and Sierra gets by.
Sierra does get by, so now J7BP's got to stick to the back of Sierra. Midfield Maestro ahead of Sierra, just hanging in there for the rain. We are up to 81% chance of rain.
I'm trying to see a bit. Well, I'd say it maybe is starting to grey over a bit.
It is, it is. I'm really sorry, I'm going to have to be back in 1 minute.
No problem. I'll just take over radio comms while Sid deals with this old man bladder. So, as we said, the field is fairly well spread out. Not very many people within DRS range. Midfield Maestro with his fresh tyres on, and that Mercedes though looking like he probably will make short work of his old teammate G-Mill. Battle of Dodo, Syrah and J7PB continues. Oh, Syrah gets a little bit slidey out of turn.
Sorry, I'm back.
Sorry, I just explained I was doing radio comms and while you dealt with your old man bladder.
Oh yeah, it was going to be trouble. Glad's got back ahead of Vale there.
Dodos and Syrah both
remember?
passed. Yeah, that's what I just said. Since both of them got past J7BP, they do seem to be eking out a gap.
Yeah, he's sticking in there, J7BP, but he does look to be just dropping behind. Like
Well, as you said, if his tyres are
5% more worn. So yeah, he may be starting to feel that effect. His are now on 50%, whereas you've got Dodo's on 46, Syrah on 45, Glad's on 45, Vale on 45. Hayes, that Red Bull, 43%. That Red Bull, lovely on its tyres.
Vale coming up on the back of Glad's.
Was he out of DRS there?
Who? Sorry,
what? Not see
what?
DRS from J7.
I wasn't on board with that, I'm afraid.
He hasn't got DRS. He hasn't.
Syrah's past
Syrah gets ahead of
Dodos.
Dodos. That's job
Vale
done before the corner.
is gonna
Vale
make...
is going to fancy it.
Yep.
Up the tower. He's driving the hell out of that shite box. And that is it. No other DRS on track. It's getting darker. Chizu is getting darker. It's on 74%. It is clouding over. I think it could happen any second now. It could easily happen any second now. J7BP's got himself on the back of it again. He was just about a second, now he's 0.5, so them two battling ahead is helping him.
I was just checking, yeah, so it is 9 seconds for Sierra. The others with penalties are all 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's all 3 so far. Within the next 2 laps, Chizu saying for the rain. Oh, the Alpine driver over Alpha Racing picks up a 3.
That's alright, he's got 3 seconds in hand, currently. Oh, Alan gets another 3.
Alan does get another 3. No movements there. Vale
this is
gets passed
probably
by Glads.
This is probably due to the fact that the tyres are all... Kenty gets a 3, yes, see, they're trying to get their tyres to last. They don't have the grip.
Yeah, this is where it's coming into effect a bit now. Kenty on 56% worn, 57%. Antho says, come on Ulster, you cannot finish behind Matt. I agree.
J7BP has got himself right on the back of Dodos and Syrah again.
He has, he has.
Oh, Glads must have got back past Vale, I missed that.
They've done it every lap.
Oh, have they?
Change again this lap. Yeah, probably change again this lap. It's the DRS.
I will hush my mouth.
We are 79% chance of rain according to the app. Are we going to see Dodos fancy it? He can't. I'm going to see Vale go for it though. Oh, good camera angle. I had a bet bloody camera angle just on board. Vale does get ahead of Glad, so that's 5 laps in a row, 6 laps in a row. These two. Sierra's made a move. He's on the back of G-Mill. Rain! It's raining!
I was just going to say, I think I just saw rain.
It's raining. It is raining. It's not wet yet, so you won't see anyone dive into the pitch yet unless they're very brave and going for a very big call. But Sierra gets ahead of G-Mill as Bit Late Barry gets ahead of Allen. Now Ulster has the 2 Alfa Romeos ahead of him, but they are 6 seconds up the road. Ulster gets overtaken by Rusted Bolt. Rusted Bolt on a surge. Trying to drag that Aston Martin up. Ulster now down into P18, not having a good time. He's on 8% ERS is Ulster. Not having a good time at all. Seeming to struggle a little bit now. Hopefully the wet will give him a bit of pace. So who are we going to see make a move? Just to say,
like
Scutex's tyres...
It's not really raining heavily, so...
It's not yet. Scutex's tyres 50... Scutex is in! Scutex is in! He is calling it early. We are going to stay on board because we need to see that. He is the only one. He is literally the... Oh, no, we can't. We're going to have to go on board. We've got Dodo's going past Syrah. Is he going to go on intermediate tyres? We will get the graphic up. J7BP and Syrah. Yes, Scutex is on the inters. Is that an early call? I think that's early. I think it's this lap.
It is starting to rain a bit heavier now, yeah.
Vale on inters. Vale has done it. Oh, no, one of my drivers has done it. I hope it rains really hard right now.
Yeah, everybody's bailing in now. Oh, even Dodo's
yeah.
just had a right snap oversteer there.
Okay. Maybe it's going to get wet very quick then. It is looking to rain quite heavy. 77%. The rain is already dropping. The percentage is already dropping. Oh, who's that? There's a Mercedes off. Mikey's off. Mikey's off. Dodo's is in the lead. Mikey is off.
Stop
Mikey
the
back
race.
on, but he's going to lose out to Syrah. Mikey's losing out big time. Mikey's struggling. He's got J7BP on his outside. Oh, Mikey is struggling bad. Mikey needs to get in the pits. Bad. This has killed him. What's happened to Mikey? I think that has just cooked his tyres and that is just killing him in these wet conditions. But Mikey is struggling to keep it on the road at the minute. He needs to get in this pit.
Yep,
Dodo's comes in. We're going to see
we'll
every
see
driver in.
All dive in now.
Track is wet. Track is wet. Now it is all about what Scutex can do. He's behind a bit of traffic. We're going to go on board with Scutex because we're going to see just as he crosses. Because I think these guys are going to be in amongst it. We will again go on board with the tyre strategies. Midfield Maestro peels in. Scutex can just fly. He gets DRS as we are not deemed a wet race yet.
Yeah, he's well
Scutex
ahead.
is in the lead. Yep, well in the lead. Good call from Scutex, gotta say. Great call from Scutex. He was... Yeah, DRS is disabled. We are now wet. He's 5.7 seconds ahead. Okay, I called Scutex as a bit early, but that is... He's bossed that. He is absolutely bossed that. He is now 5.7 seconds in the lead. Mikey's hurt himself. Same as J7BP. They've put themselves out of that position a little bit. Vale gets ahead of Glads. Just... Yeah, a second. Well, no. 2.5. Because a bit late Barry on the mediums. Bit late Barry, that's going to feel horrendous. And he looks like it is a struggle. Glads wants to get past. And Glads does. Yeah, a bit late Barry needs to get in the pits here. He's in the top 8. He needs to pick. Mikey picks up a 3. The highest driver to pick up a pen. Oh yeah, a bit late. Barry is struggling. Look at Glads. Glads 1.5 ahead already. J7 3
as well now.
Whoa, you are. They are picking them up now. They are absolutely picking them up.
Sierra, that's up
again.
to 12.
Sierra not having a good time. Rowden is Rowden gone off? Jerry is in the chat, Trev. Your driver is in the chat. Just so you know, I've been peeping.
If you missed the start, Jerry, I did say that I hoped you got better soon. If you were watching.
And that he secretly has a little bit of hatred for you, just deep down a little bit. That's what he said. That may have been off
Jerry?
air. That may have been in a break, but yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. A bit late, Barry is in the pits. That's...
Dodos is bringing that gap down. Because it was 5.2.
He is. Dodos doesn't run ABS. Scootex does. So fair play to Dodos if he is bringing that gap down. No, we know, Jerry. We know. I was joking. We hope you get better soon. It's a shame you can't be here. What we said at the beginning is imagine you and Dodos here right now. Because Dodos is doing what you've been doing the last window. So Trev was getting a little bit...
Yeah, won't say he qualified P4,
aroused.
which is pretty much, it's P4, P5 is
Jerry's
pretty much
doing.
where Jerry usually is. So, oh, we've got yellows, Blitz is gone. Oh no, Blitz was already gone.
We've got a safety car. No, he has gone. We've got a safety car. He has just been cleared up as we see Convict come round. We do have a safety car in the wet conditions, but the percentage is dropping. It is now 57%. It's going to dry up. See you later, Jerry. Hope you get better soon, mate.
Take care, Jerry.
Oh!
Kenty.
J7BP in the pits. What is he doing? What's he going for? He's going for a fresh set of inters. Did he pick up some wing damage?
I have no idea. Haven't a clue. That's going to cost him.
Amfo cheering on his team. He says that's good for Gary. G Mill. Because Kenty has a drive-through. And yes, it is. Blitz fuming. Unlucky Blitz.
Where are we? Yeah, everybody that's behind Sierra is going to be lapping us up now.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to bring Convict back in. It's going to bring a lot of drivers well, it's going to bring everyone right back in. J7 dropped. What happened? Yes, he had a bit of a moment and then he pitted and then he pitted again. So as you can see as the tyre graphic on the screen, he has pitted again. I don't know why. I didn't see any damage on the app, but I've got to say I wasn't paying too much attention because there was a lot going on. There was overtakes and then Blitz crashed for the safety car. So yeah, I didn't really see if he had wing damage from the app, but he did pit again and put on a fresh set of inters. So I could only imagine he picked up some front wing damage. Yeah, unlucky Blitz. There are your positional changes. Dodo's up 2 into P2. Sierra up 2. Glad's up 8 in that Williams. Up to P6. Good drive from the Williams driver. Sierra. We have midfield Maestro and J7BP. J7BP's pitting again. Is he not there?
What?
It's
I'll
going to
go on
dry
board
up.
with him.
Is he ghosted?
I'm just trying to see.
If you could see if he's ghosted, because the AI does that. I think he is. I think he's ghosted. Because the AI loves to just pit you and pit you and pit
yes,
you.
he is. He is, and I don't have him on my list, I'm afraid.
I will quickly do it. I'll have him on my recent.
I mean, that has killed his race.
Yep, his AI has pitted him twice for whatever reason. That's what I just thought, because I say he pitted one lap and then literally pitted the lap after. That has absolutely ruined his race.
I mean,
absolutely
you've got
ruined
to
him. He's
wonder
down in
why
P18.
the AI would do that.
It does it. I don't know why. You're in the game, Reese.
Right, he seems to be back now.
Ah. Was you meant to have pitted twice? Because it's now 34% chance of rain. It's still absolutely slashing down.
Yeah.
But the percentage chance, it's going to stop soon. It is going to stop soon. Safety car still out. We got Convict. Look at your tyres. Yeah, I was looking at them tyres, bruv. Oh. Same as midfield Maestro. There's a little party chat going on here. They think it's going to hang out. And it looks to be...
Oh, Dodos! Why are you pitting, man?
They're going for dryers. Yep, Dodo's puts on a set. They're all going dries. They're all going dries. They're all going dries.
That 5 seconds is going to be costly.
Yeah, that is going to be costly. But we are going to see here. We are absolutely going to see. As these drivers re-enter the track. It's still raining.
Yeah. I think this could be early. I can't watch now. I really can't.
Yeah. No,
I'm
is
away,
all
I'm
or
away
nothing.
to pop a couple of Valium. Don't mind me.
But then why did you pit for the fresh set of Vinters, Reese? It was the fact that it pitted you twice. People are are people crazy? We have half the grid on soft or mediums. We have half the grid on inters. Let's keep the tyre graphic up just so we can see. Actually, we don't need it. We'll be on safety car.
Yeah,
oh! So there is no chance for pits now. I think that's too early. I think it's too early, but I got called out for this. It is Blitz. It's going to be entertaining. Rowden says this looks beautiful.
No, it doesn't, Rowden. It really, really doesn't.
P4, P6 for the Rowdenator. Hayes has got himself up to P5. That Towery in P3, I'm getting erect. I'm not going to lie. Yes, Ampho, I would agree with you. It is still inters. Are these guys going to be able to keep it going? The guys on the soft tyres, are they going to be able to keep it going? Scootex comes in. Scootex comes in. Mikey's leading the race. We've got Vale in P2 and a Towery. Come on, Vale! Kenty picks up a 5 for speeding in the pit lane. No, Kenty, no. Rusted Bolt gets ahead of Matt up to P6. Sierra and Hayes. Sierra and Hayes. Oh, Sierra's round. Rowden, one of the Williams is round. He has to wait. Sierra has to wait. He has to wait. He's going now. Ah, fair play to Sierra for waiting. Fair play. Full respect for Sierra for waiting, but that has ruined him. Vale is fighting Glads for P2. These two are not done. Glads, has it just started to rain? No. No,
Oh,
Rowden.
there's a...
It stopped. It stopped. It stopped. They look to be doing all right. J7BP's.
Yeah, I mean, well,
second.
Maestro's on mediums. J7BP got past him and he's now kind of holding up Doros.
He is. He's 0.5, 0.4. Ulster goes up alongside Matt. Ulster is ahead of Matt, but J7BP, these dry tyres are flying. And they are going to be, I think we're going to see the wet guys come in now. Mikey in the lead, but with them 3 seconds of penalties, what is he going to do? Ulster and Matt going at it. Ulster and Matt going at it still. Ulster and Matt. J7BP is just sitting behind the Haas of Ulster up to P6. I think we're going to see him come in. We do. We see him come in. The Alfa Romeo of Matt stays out. Matt stays out. He's going to get swamped. Matt is going to get absolutely ruined. Rinsed.
Oh, they're going 3 abreast into turn 1.
Swamped here. Oh, Matt's hit.
Dodo's has been hit off by an Alpha. Oh, Dodo's has just gone into the wall.
Lost a couple of places there. Who has?
Dodo's, he was going alongside one of the Alphas and it swerved into him and it's knocked him into the wall. He's lost his front wing. Rowden will be delighted. I bet it was bloody Matt.
Really? Blitz
no, I don't know which one it was. I just know
sorry.
It was...
No, Blitz said the rain stopped. We have a VSC. We have a VSC. The rain stopped on safety car restart. Rowden says karma. So what I will say, I don't want to say too much, but Matt had a coming together with Maestro. Matt had a coming together with Maestro.
That would be it, probably.
I don't know. Was Dodo's caught up in that?
Dodo's was on the outside of an Alpha, and the Alpha just basically pushed him off the track to the left.
So yes, probably. The track is looking pretty sweet right now. Are we going to see these guys come in? Mikey is in. Vale is in. Yep. So that means these guys who went on dry tyres, so J7BP is going to be in the lead. Easy. By a fair way as well.
So is AI did a fantastic job then?
Yeah, well done AI. Reese, you should take some notes. Your AI smashed it.
Yeah, Dodo's, Matt are in the pits.
You've got an Alpine in P3 though, Trev. You got an Alpine in P3, Trev. Alf, the reserve, doing an absolute boss drive. Get some Q3 money, and he is up into P3. We can get rid of that tire graphic now. Positional changes. If it was to stop now, I would say Obo Alpha Racing for his P3. Would get my driver of the day, but we still have 5 laps to go and all can change in that time. Scootex and Hayes, P11 and P12 respectively. That is gonna... This could hurt the Red Bulls. They might not mathematically win the Constructors today. Yes, Ampho, I was with you, mate. I was with you. They've absolutely called that. Yeah, I was with you. I thought it was way too early to go on the dries. Way too early. Look how quick the track has dried up. They've called that perfectly, to be fair. The top, what, 6, 7, 8 maybe with Mikey. No, Mikey's on the freshes. Sorry, no. So the top 7. Yeah, the top 7 have absolutely called that. Put themselves in some good positions. We got Maestro on the back of Oberlauf Racing. The Alpine DRS is going to be enabled very soon, I would imagine. Scootex on the back of Glads. That Red Bull is going to be wanting to fly past that Williams. That poor Williams. Not a lot he can do. He's having a good drive though, Glads. Having a very good drive. A Haas in P6. Yes, Ampho. A Haas is in P6 and it is the G-Mill.
We did say that the rain could really mix things up, and boy,
and
has it.
Oh, wow, has it, yeah. What a race, to be fair. If it was to stop now, what a race. For the neutrals, some drivers may be a bit, you know, out of sorts, but for us, I would say for comms,
some boxes are out of sorts.
Yeah. Syrah is in the lead. Syrah's in the lead. Syrah's in the lead. And he does get ahead. The McLaren is leading. Midfield Maestro up in a P3, pushes the Alpine down. And then we have bit late Barry there as well. Alan moves up into P6. Scootex moves up into P9 and gets ahead of Vale. I think we're going to see Sierra make a move on Matt as well. We're going to stay on board for that one. Rusted Bolt is going to make a move on Kenty. We could see the Aston Martin. Yes, the Aston Martin does get past the Ferrari. I think we're going to see DRS on the next lap. And Sierra round the outside gets past Matt. Job done. J7BP just needs to stick and ride along with Syrah now. Blitz telling Syrah to run.
Mike is absolutely shaving time off here.
3 times, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. Oberlauf Racing picks up 3 seconds. We'll just look at the penalties because that is going to come into effect. Look at that. Oberlauf on 6. Bit late Barry on 6. Allen on 6. G-Mill. Ampho. Don't count your chickens, but the Haas could be in for an absolute job here. G-Mill needs to ride. The Alpine goes up on the inside of the Mercedes. I think we're going to see... Are we going to see... Whoa! It goes a little bit wobbly. The Alpine back up in a P3. But Maestro has got a clean record. Maestro could be looking at the podium here. Should be looking at the podium here. He keeps his nose clean. Maestro should be looking at a podium. Excuse me. Syrah's got himself in a good place with no penalties as well.
Oh, absolutely. I just noticed that. Well, just
who
noticed
was
that he
that?
had no penalties.
Bit late, Barry. Big moment for Akram Minerale. Alan picks up a 3. That is another 3 seconds for Alan. Hayes all over the back of Glads. Glads and Vale, that has been a race-long battle. They're still there. Glads is in Vale's DRS. Kenyon, you
Lads
know
with
it.
another 3.
Oh, the time penalties are just adding up, though. I think if Syrah just keeps his noggin, he's got this. Maestro could have a good podium, and G Mill could end up with a P4 here.
Hayes with a
P4,
3.
P5. Ooh, Hayes with a 3. He's on 3 seconds. We just see Glad's light flashing there. This is the penultimate lap. Hayes wants past. Glads puts his car right in the middle. Makes his car very wide. J7BP. Is he going to fancy a move? He's got to get past and gap by 3 seconds if he really, really wants to. But he is safe. His gap is safe at the minute from Oberlauf Racing. So he will hold out P2 even with a 3-second penalty. Midfield Maestro, same. Oh no, we're going. Yeah, J7BP takes the lead. He's going to try it. Is he just moving to the side?
Oh, Sierra with another 3.
Oh, Sierra's picking up their
15
penalties for this evening.
seconds now.
And Sierra moves into the lead on the final lap. Maestro gets past Oberlauf Racing. And it looks like Bit Late Barry gets past as well. Bit Late Barry up into P4. What a reserve drive for him. That Aston Martin up into P4. He called his strategy perfectly. But Oberlauf Racing isn't done yet. He's going to come for it. Alan with 9 seconds. Mikey's going to jump Alan. Mikey is going to get P6. Yeah, P6 currently. G Mill though. G Mill needs to put his foot down and just the lap of his life. G Mill needs a lap of his life. He's got Scootex up his bum. But yeah, G Mill, lap of his life. Anfo will be a very happy man. Has J7BP got an answer? I don't think he has. And again, that 3-second penalties is going to answer for him. Mikey gets ahead of Alan. Mikey with less penalties as well. So Mikey is easily going to stay there. He needs a 3-second gap ahead of him. It's currently 4.8. So I think Mikey's going to stay there.
Crosses the line.
And Syrah is your Imola winner. Syrah in the McLaren. J7BP with a very respectable P2. Midfield Maestro with a nice clean race. Claims P3. Bit Late Barry P4. Oberlauf Racing P5. Well done. Well done. Well done. Mikey. We have checkered flags all over the place now. Vale gets a top 10. Love it. Well done, Vale. Hayes gets P12, Rusted Bolt P13, Kenty P14. We have Ulster. Ulster goes P14 in the Haas. He'll take that. Sierra finishes P16, but then penalties are going to hurt him. Matt finishes P16. Convict finishes P17. Sierra P18. And then Dodo's finishes in last place.
You surely didn't take sale at the end there?
The app says. Yeah, I've got to agree with that driver of the day. Bit Late Barry, I would say, is my driver of the day as well. Syrah, he's hacking, man. Look at him. He's flying. He's hacking, man. He's flying. Well done, Syrah. Up in the McLarens. Good drive there from Syrah. Called the strategy. To be fair, them top 6 or 7 drivers absolutely called that strategy right. And Syrah is the cream of the crop. He takes the first win of this window. J7BP P2. Maestro P3. Bossing it. And we will skip. And then we see Bit Late Barry P4. Started P11. I've got to say, it's either Maestro or Bit Late Barry for driver of the day. I would probably say Bit Late Barry for me. G Mill gets a P6 in a Haas. Anfo will be very, very pleased. Alf gets P5 for you, Trev. Scootex with a P7. Unlike Skutex, got caught out by the strategy there. P7 and the fastest lap for Skutex. Mikey P8, Vale into the P9 with a Towery, up the Toweries. Glad's P10. And then we have Alan, Hayes, Bolt, Ulster, Kenty, Matt, Convict and Dodos in the top 18. Sierra does finish P19 with them penalties. And then we have Blitz is the only retiree from this evening.
I do have the race director if anybody requires it.
Yep, fair play. Bit late, Barry. Yeah, if anyone needs a race director, Trev has it. Yeah, bit late, Barry. Driver of the day. Respect. So that was an eventful race.
It was.
It was, wasn't it? It was a bit crazy. It's good for the neutrals. Drivers may not have liked it, but it was good for us lot. Thank you very much for racing, and thank you very much for watching. There is no race next week. I said this last night. No race next week. We are on a break week next week, as there is a 24-hour charity event that we always take part in. This is the 3rd year now we've taken part in this event. It's a 24-hour race. We have a lot of drivers in here signed up. So basically we take a team. So we are in the McLarens. So we have to fill 2 seats every race for 24 hours. So there are, I think, 21 or 22 races over the 24 hours. And it starts 1 PM next Saturday, English time. So 1 PM next Saturday is the start. We will be hosting their stream on our Twitch. We will also be having a PRL party chat on the Xbox. We're going to try and keep it going for the whole 24 hours. We're going to try and have the drivers in there, anyone who wants to be in there. So just cheer on PRL and see how we can do. It is for charity, but there is a little bit of competition. We are always up against the other 9 teams. Last year, I can't remember. What did we do? Have we won? I can't remember. Yeah, I want to say we come. Well, I think we come second one year. Maybe last year we come second. But
I think
yeah, we always take part. It's a good event for a good cause and always a good amount of fun. So yeah, 24-hour stream next week. Again, we'll be hosted, but I will say, I don't want to say it, don't really join PRL's Twitch. We will be hosting it, but join the main Twitch, join the IUF11, as we will all be in the IUF1 stream. And again, we will have an Xbox party chat open that everyone is welcome to join for PRL. That will be for anything you need, just to have a laugh, just to have a chat for the whole 24 hours, talk strategies, talk setups. And we're going to use it to sort of sort out seats if people drop out last minute, etc, etc. So yeah, join us next Saturday from 1 PM if you want to be a part of it. And yeah, if you don't want to be a part of it, if you can't race, make sure you're watching, tuning in for a good cause. So thank you for watching Realistic PRL, and we will see you next week for the charity event.
See you later.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Right. Ollie invited me to a party.